Chia, it's your boy, Dirtbag Dan. We out here at Blackout 6 in the dot, the 6. You're watching Rap Grid. You bitch.
Flip with mine, I was to the bank with it. Fresh out the pot to tell me what you think it is.
Yo, it's Hawk Baby, Bonnie Godiva, Drect.
Hey.
We got Trackstar in the back, throw it up, Trackstar. And we have
Chit with the juice.
a battle rap legend. Voss.
True.
That's Freeway Ricky Voss.
True. True.
And we kind of give y'all a recap. We're trying to recapitulate what happened this weekend.
Of both days. Both days.
Both days.
Yes.
Of Blackout 6, Shotty P versus Skelly.
You articulated the shit out them names.
Shotty P, kind of put his foot in that ass. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I didn't even see this battle. Don't blame me for his wording.
oh my God, that's what happened. Everybody saw the same damn battle. The first round was close. They was going back and forth. Skelly had the home field advantage, and then somehow Scotty P in the second round, Shotty P took the shit from him. Like, I'm from here now. You know what I mean? So, and second and third round went to them.
J-Reall and Lexx, y'all 57% of all Rap Grid Twitter viewers said that J-Reall would win. And what happened, y'all?
It was a close battle. It was hard to call. I couldn't tell if J-Reall was freestyling or if he meant to rap like that. It was like, it was off but oddly entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to say, oh, this nigga's fucking up. But then he would be like, yeah, you think I'm fucking up, don't you? And I'd be like, well, yes, I do. And he'd be like, well, I'm not, nigga. And I'd be like, oh,
I swear to God. He's like, I swear to God. Actually, I'm not gonna swear to God. So I'm gonna be honest.
He said that in the battle?
Yeah, he was like, I'm not fucking. I swear to God.
He did, and it was like, it was oddly
awesome.
entertaining. It's hard to call that battle because Lexx was more on point, and Lexx had the punchlines. I will say this: Lexx always does certain references in every battle, and he's like, "Yeah, that's the reference that I use every battle." And so this battle, this is like the third time I seen him. It wasn't hitting as hard.
Did Lexx have Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon bars?
Yes. But I'm not gonna lie, the crowd reacted hard.
Yeah,
as fuck.
I didn't get those.
I'm leaning towards J-Reall, but it wasn't a clean body at all. Lexx did his thing. Lexx had one of the best battles at the last event, so you know it is what it is.
Bishop Brigantine passed. But can I say that after 127 votes from Rap Grid timeline viewers, 90% of people had Pass winning, while 10 had Bishop winning.
Damn, Bishop. Bishop tried to do what Pass does. It tried to speed up his flow, tried to match him, and I think that's where he took the L at, because you know, Pass has been doing Pass for past years. And Bishop has only been doing it for the last month or so when he's writing for him, you know what I'm saying? So I think he lost while he was ahead. But
So he actually was ahead and then lost from trying to rap fast?
I was using the cliche.
Okay.
I think Pass definitely won, but I feel like people are not. I thought Bishop did better than people seem to think.
Yeah, he wasn't bad.
Like people are really shitting on Bishop's performance. I thought he was fire. I just thought Pass.
I think people get
fire.
get a
Warm.
clear win,
Warm.
a clear win confused with body. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like he killed him. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're dead.
I've been seeing people say he killed him.
Not a
I've
body.
seen people say Bishop was terrible. He definitely wasn't.
You ain't Bishop Don Juan. Bitch, you Bishop gone wrong.
Talk to him.
That got reaction.
Yeah, please.
Your oldest son is 2.
Oh, that was
well, my
hot.
oldest son is you.
That was hot.
was hard.
I like the, okay, yeah, that was hot.
That was
you know what I
very,
mean?
very
That was
dope.
very. See, Bishop, you did your thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You were definitely not whack.
You was definitely not scatting on a lot of grams, right?
Nameless versus Big T. 77% of people had Big T taking it. Now what happened?
That battle surprised the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Like, that matchup, I didn't expect at all.
I didn't
it's fire.
expect it at all either.
Yeah, no, it was dope.
Fire.
The battle was dope.
Well, I thought the second and third rounds fine. I thought Nameless's first round fell kind of flat.
Yeah, it was weird.
I didn't see
said a lot
Big
of
T's
weird
first
shit.
round, but I heard Big
Yo, you
T
didn't like
killed him in the first round.
You are not a healthy man shit? I thought that was hilarious. That was hilarious.
Didn't Big T spend the majority of his round dissing Roan or talking about the poetry shit?
No, I think he said some shit like,
He did it for like 20
King-
bars of poetry shit. Like,
oh, that shit was hard. That shit was hard. I liked it. It was creative. You don't like it when someone like Big T does creative things that they wouldn't normally do.
No, they can do creative things, but talk about your opponent.
Oh, so you like them when we talk about their opponent.
Yeah.
Big T was halfway dead the whole battle. Let's just not ignore this. Right?
Oh yeah. We have to say that Big T, he wanted a battle on the second day. We had to give him Theraflu. Nigga said boo blocker 3 times in the mirror and got healthy for 9 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Do one Nameless right now, but I gotta watch it again.
Nameless definitely lost the first round.
Yeah.
Nameless might have won the second round. The third round, Big T kind of choked, but I don't know if I feel the same way about chokes as I used to. So I'm going to go ahead and sit on the fence until I see the battle again.
Cortez versus Sharon. Now before I say
You
anything,
biased me.
53% of the fans had Cortez winning, while
That's
47% had
That's
Sharon.
close.
Wow.
That's
That's
crazy.
mad close.
So let's talk about the battle.
It was a good battle, and I think it deserves that thing. You know what I mean? That close of a vote.
I thought the
Yeah.
crowd went crazy when the thing stopped on Sharon.
Yeah.
They were like, "Oh shit, this matchup! We wanted to see this," even though no one would think to put that together.
Yeah.
That shit was a toss up, man. That was a cold
I don't think
toss
you
up.
can
I gotta
really
watch
call it.
the footage
You
again.
gotta
Yeah,
watch
that's
it
it.
again.
I interviewed Cortez yesterday. I told him, I was like, yo, I don't know who won. He asked me who I thought won.
I told Cortez I appreciate you taking it seriously and really trying to win.
Yeah.
I can't say
Cortez
that.
really came with it.
I can't say that his other opponents didn't try, but it just seemed like Cortez was
Going in.
Going
Yeah,
in.
yeah,
You
he
know?
sounded-
Cortez didn't want to lose that shit.
Yeah.
Sharon said, "Your hotel ain't got a mattress, just a couch. Organic gave you the total slaughter package.
That's hot.
BET disrespected you. Arsenal mushed you in the face, and Pat Stay damn near molested you."
Those are all the things that happened.
Those are all factual events.
So Cortez came with facts, and Sharon came with total slaughter bars about couches.
It was a good battle.
That battle was fire. Wait till y'all see the footage, right, guys?
Yes! I predicted Iron Solomon. I say the
68%.
Why are we predicting the percentage?
That's
Wow,
a good guess.
you're a rap fan.
He has thick glasses
that's a
on.
good
It
guess.
says disaster 66%, Iron Solomon 34%.
66.
You know?
Hey yo, you actually
I
have
got my finger on the pulse,
you
bro.
have knowledge. Run those jewels.
Honestly, that was the best battle I've ever seen live.
Alright.
Oh yeah, me too, but well, yeah.
No, it's crazy. Is it gonna go down as a top 10 all-time battle?
I think so. I
Quite
genuinely
possibly.
do.
I gotta watch it
I was
back.
entertained the entire fucking time.
Yeah.
Disaster said, "And Frank, what a damn skink. Pass me my gas tank."
Terrible.
And then he
My dad
also
was not
said, "You were on 2 lists your whole life, mine and Schindler's."
That shit was
That was
That was
wild.
terrible.
That was wild.
It was terrible in the most fire way
Terribly
possible.
good, yeah. That's
Oh, and then Iron had this Afghanistan line.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that was
That was
dope.
pretty dope.
That was dope.
The Taurus OG, the Quran.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought that shit was hilarious.
I thought
Being a
that
Muslim nigga, you wasn't ready to jump
It
in.
was hilarious.
Oh,
You
yeah.
need to jump in on the Muslim side and start throwing
Yeah,
rocks
yeah,
and
yeah.
shit. You racist.
I didn't say rocks.
You did. I would say that Iron Solomon's return battle was fucking good, right? And I was standing right there for that, and I was standing right here for that. I might say I might be Iron Solomon's good luck charm. You know what I mean? No homo. I feel like he's back. Like it's undeniable that
He's
he's back.
definitely back.
You know what I mean?
definitely
He's back. I don't know if he's the pound for pound greatest white man to ever rap in a battle, but he's definitely back.
He could in the white man pound for pound tournament. He could maybe win. Disaster said this is what Michael Moore would look like in his final form.
Yeah. That was wild.
Whew.
I didn't get
That
it.
battle was just real
You
good.
didn't get
man.
it? Explain it to him, boss.
Who's Michael Moore?
You ever seen Bowling for Columbine?
Oh yeah, him.
Yeah, the big dude with the glasses.
Glasses,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
And the beard.
And this is what he looked like in the final four.
Yeah, like
Not
when
in
he's
his final form, right?
yes.
Oh, in the final form. Is what-
Yeah.
I thought you said the final four.
No, final
No.
What is he playing basketball for?
Slant rhyme.
Day 2, the first battle of the night. I'm sure y'all remember this.
Yeah, yeah.
81% of people had Carter Deems winning.
I was kind of scared that I had to hide behind the bleachers for the
Cheddar cheese.
possible gunfire.
Now cheddar cheese and
Yep.
Carter Deems.
Couple of thugs.
They might be a top funniest battle of all time.
Yep.
They was rapping about body odor, being nervous around women, and everybody was just crying
Carter
laughing.
said I don't do sex.
Yeah.
He said that.
That's what you call being yourself to the ultimate, you know what I mean, ability and using your
He's
weaknesses.
charismatic as fuck,
Mhm.
man. People love that dude.
And like what people don't know is he's really just as if you watch him before the battle, he's hopping up and down, sweat's dripping, his hands are shaking.
Yo,
and
this
he's
is my
still
favorite
like, go. Yeah, this is my favorite shit. What the fuck is that? He has to stop himself from hyperventilating and shit.
Wait till you see the rap grade interviews from them.
Watch the rap grade. Ooh, good. What? That's why we ain't fired yet. And if somebody did like a show on their life and shit, they'd be an inspiration to like corny niggas everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like you could take that. You whatever's wrong.
Yo, you want to know what's funny? They're actually real niggas because they're being themselves.
Oh, so what you're saying is, by them actually being corny,
niggas.
they actually become real because they.
I don't think there's nothing corny about it. You know what I think is corny? You could be lying. Like Carter was like, "No, I don't get nervous. I'm that dude." Then I'd be like, "He's corny."
Okay, let me rephrase.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
perhaps for corny is too strong of a word.
It is.
Let's just say for nervous people everywhere.
There
Is
we
that
go.
better?
There we go.
Yes.
Alright.
Cheddar Cheese was like, "I keep Glocks in my knee socks."
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
White boy trying to
Beatbox, yeah.
Oh, crazy.
Man.
Yo, Chedda killed.
I think Carter won that battle, but I think that was like the bar of the
It's
battle.
funny
That
how
was, like, the best
technically
part.
well Cheddar Cheese raps and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can really
He
rap.
rap his
He can
ass
really
off.
rap.
Three flawless rounds, and Carter Deems chokes upside down. It does, you know what I mean?
No, he
Still
choked on
wins.
purpose though.
Didn't he choke again?
Yeah,
though?
because he set up the shaky
No,
performance.
he was just
line.
setting up the shaky performance shit.
Yeah.
He said to us like, "Yo, I choked a few times, so I think maybe he."
Dude,
checked
you just
it
stop
out."
denying Carter.
Okay, sorry about that.
All right, JPro versus Quill. 72%
Oh,
of people had Quill winning.
What? Really?
Yeah, look right here.
Yo, here's how.
Oh, you mean predicted him? to win?
Predicted, yeah.
Oh,
predicted,
okay.
Yeah.
People be sleeping on JPro.
They do be sleeping on.
JPro has some of the most fire delivery in battle rap.
His delivery is really crazy. And then Quill, I feel like his delivery is his weak point. You know what I'm saying? And that's where that.
I can see that.
I think in the room JPro won, but I think on footage Quill might have won.
I think Quill had the crowd.
Really?
The crowd was
the crowd.
the crowd was weak as fuck in
Yeah,
that battle.
during the whole.
I was kind of
For
close
both of them.
to the stage, so
For both
maybe
of
I
them.
didn't know.
Quill was
Yeah, I was
nervous.
like- there was like
Quill
no
was
reaction
nervous
for either
as
of them.
fuck before that battle.
Yeah.
He told me himself because I interviewed him before that, and he
Why was
told
he so
me
nervous?
he just never did a King of the Dot battle. He was, he's out of his element.
I can't lie.
He'd never even heard of JPro before they were like, "Yo, you're battling JPro." He'd never even heard of him.
Quill was looking nervous, and there was a bar where he said something about dabbing and dancing, and he went like this. Quill had one line that was crazy when he said, "You was using the staff to open doors for you like Gandalf."
Gandalf with them
That was
open
crazy.
more doors, like
Open
Gandalf.
more doors. Yeah, yeah.
That shit was crazy.
Real nerdy bars.
Guess what? The next battle, Bonnie was actually there for this one. She knows all about this one. And shit.
I saw the ones after me.
It's all right. So 80% of people had you winning, Bonnie. You felt like you
80%
won.
of people didn't know who it was.
Yeah, they're like, who?
Mm.
That 20% was my haters. They
So-
not even people that knew him.
So let's read some bars. You Bobby Hill in the face ass nigga.
He looked like Pitbull. If Pitbull was autistic and fat.
Yeah.
He looked like Cortex Luther.
that was.
That was hot. Even though everyone was pulling for Bonnie because she was cooking this battle up by the end of it.
Very true.
After the first round, I actually thought it was close.
It was close.
I thought you could argue the first round was a tie.
I never heard of the realistic dude.
Sorry, Bonnie, but I have to say this line out loud.
Talk to him.
Oh,
He
God.
said-
no, I know what
Act-
it is.
Two.
He said, "Act like a man, get hit like one. You had so much dick between your legs, you probably sit like one." Oh, y'all didn't like
I was
that
showing
one?
good
Sit like a
sportsmanship.
man.
The crowd was
Like,
like,
man.
yes.
You sit
Cause
like
yeah,
a man.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that line is pretty trash. I'm not a
Yeah.
fan of that shock value shit. He said, "Suck my son, you fucking cunt,"
Oh,
and
Yeah,
everyone
spit
went
my son or
crazy.
some shit like
Whatever.
Crazy.
I thought that.
Crazy on him. Go crazy on him. What you say?
Chill. I'm quoting some shit. Chill.
I caught a low key body, so I just needed to come on camera.
Your opinion is biased.
How quick? How long it took you to write that?
3 days.
3 days,
Rounds,
buddy.
3 days.
Psychosis versus Jonah. The fans,
Is that how you say
the
it?
Yes.
Jonah, yes. The 63% of fans thought Jonah was gonna win going into it. It's pretty overwhelming.
63.
Yes, 63%.
I've seen more overwhelming results.
How many said after?
Well, we'll get to that. I'm actually scrolling up the timeline to see.
Psychosis. I believe it was in his first round. He tore off his shirt and he was like,
Correct.
"Where's Waldo?" It didn't hit for me at all.
The whole crowd went crazy.
It didn't hit for me.
But you can't say it didn't hit for me. Because the people watching the video are going to be like, oh, it must
He
not have
can,
hit.
'cause he's talking about him. So
Okay, all right.
I ain't say it didn't hit for the crowd. It didn't hit for me.
Jonah even said that bar on his mic check. I don't know if you heard that. When he was checking his mic, he like said the Waldo bar.
What? Really?
I heard that shit through the speakers.
I had Jonah 2-1, but it was classic, and I felt like he should have split. They should have just left with what they came with because it was a classic back and forth. But
I think Psychosis got jerked.
they gotta find a better way. Like, it's good to judge things live, but a lot of things you see live, and then when you watch back on footage, you miss a lot and you find out a lot. It's like should be a new process of judging when it comes to money, because I don't want to put my money up and then let's say this drops and most people are saying Psychosis 2-1. Then it looks like he's the one that really won if the majority are saying.
But there's no universal judging system that we can all agree on.
Did Psychosis go over what Nameless did to him? Psychosis said that Nameless walked up to him and said, "I had you win in the first and the third, but because of the Nameless judging system, I had to give it to Jonah." I had to give it to Jonah. I didn't care about this battle. When it came up on the screen, I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, I didn't care at all. But when they said there's $1,000 on the line, they showed that money roll. I was like, "Oh shit!" And then I was like, really paying attention.
Hell yeah! I was hyped.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't even know why. But it was just because it meant something more. Like, it wasn't just like, yo, let's get up here and put on a show for the fans. Like, it was like, yo, I want to beat you.
Some quotable lines that I would like to repeat
Please do, sir.
to the room
Please do.
is when Jonah said, "In testing me will be the reason you died just a little slow."
That was hard as fuck.
That shit was, and it was longer than that. I don't remember what he said.
Yeah, he had a whole
It was
shit.
like
shit was crazy.
I'm not a big scheme person or whatever, where you use words or whatever, but that was good. I like that one.
Psychosis
It
says
was
the line
natural,
about
so.
see this monkey stand up for himself like the evolutionary chart.
And
I
he did
like-
the walk.
Huh?
He did the walk.
Yeah, it would
That was
actually
dope.
syncs perfectly with
It
the
was
rhyme.
dope.
You know what I'm saying?
It was dope.
And I also like when he said the long nose like what Caustic sees.
Mhm.
Put your boo in a bag like Monsters Inc. That
Yeah.
shit was crazy.
I didn't catch that.
The little girl's name is
I
Boo and they stole
Yeah.
her and they put her in a bag.
I understand.
Okay,
That's
yes.
probably what happened.
Next battle, Arsenal versus Head Ice. 58% of people had Head Ice
That's
winning
changed.
this going into it.
I think Arsenal wild in the third round,
Yes.
and it might be debatable. I was leaning towards Ice though, but I think Arsenal's third round clear was his, and it might be another round.
Two bars that stuck out to me was I said you get chalked at the end of a round like a pool stick.
Yep.
And then that was hot. Nah, because they did it. And then Arsenal said, "Nigga, you so old, even Uncle Snoop don't be calling you nephew."
That was fire.
That was hot.
In the room, I think Arsenal won.
I didn't
And
think it
I'm
was
a
close.
much bigger Head Ice fan.
I didn't think it was close at all.
Yeah.
But I think Arsenal won for sure. And Ice is one of my favorites, and I think Arsenal won.
Arsenal won clearly.
Yeah.
Next battle was the championship battle for the chain. Roan versus Ilmac. 58% of people thought Roan was gonna win going into it.
I feel like Ilmac could have won, and once again, it might be closer on Cam, but he waited too long to start blacking. He kind of told us what happened, that he messed up in his first round, skipped some bars that he had, and it kind of threw him off. So even though he did good in the second, he was still trying to get back the crowd and get back in his element. And then by the third, he started blacking, and it was like, dang, he should have been doing that all 3 rounds, and he would have clearly won. So I feel like Roan had some dry spots a little bit, but he still was more consistent than Ilmac round-wise, and that's why he ended up winning.
But that they were both going to try to do what each other does to prove I'm good at what you do too. And I felt like Roll was more used to doing what Ilmac does rather than Ilmac switching flows and doing shit like that, which he did. I was right basically with that part, but I wasn't predicting Ilmac to stumble, and I wasn't predicting that his freestyles would fall flat. You know what I mean?
No, he had one crazy.
No,
one.
he had-
The B.O.B. shit was wild.
He had 3 crazy freestyles.
Oh, my bad.
He's getting there.
Spoiler alert. Sorry.
We're too hype.
But it was that
Calm
crazy.
down,
Calm that shit down.
They got that hype because it was crazy. So in the first round, he tried to do a rebuttal, and you could see that he clearly went second, so he could rebuttal. I think that's where he made his mistake. You can't. I'm going to rebuttal no matter what. You can't ever do that, or you plan to fail.
That was
When he said the Stars gets more pussy than you, and then he said you're the biggest pussy
Oh yes, yeah, shit was dope.
Oh.
Because I thought it was second round. I thought the B.O.B. was second round too. When I rewatched it, it tripped me out this afternoon.
Roan said some shit about the source gets more pussy than you and look at the dude.
Yeah.
which was hilarious.
Which was
Yo, the source was going in downstairs too. He was like, "Oh yeah, I get pussy."
He's just he's currently getting pussy.
So it's like, yeah, son, yeah. You see this? I'm getting pussy, son.
For the rest of my life, I'm married, nigga. Guaranteed, every night, pussy. With this face.
He had a 10 out of 10 rebuttal, then had a 3 out of 10 rebuttal, and then they came to average of 5. And 5 is the average between them.
No, that Diddy shit was way better than 3 out of 10. You're bugging.
But
No one
as far as reaction,
reaction.
On paper, it was
he
good.
lost the battle.
He's not a showman. He's
He
not
lost
really a
the battle.
showman.
Now I have to call
think
a
you
quick
should.
time out.
He's not.
While you were just talking, Bonnie turned to me and said, "Didn't somebody have a line where they said Source's complexion was fishnet?" Who said that?
Yeah, can we stop talking? I like that. He's either 2-1 Roan or 3-0 Roan. I think the third round would be the round I would give to Ilmac. I think the first round clearly Roan. Especially because of Ilmac's stumble, which really took me off guard because I didn't expect either of them to stumble. If I had to pick someone to stumble, I'd probably pick Roan because Roan has more of a history of stumbling than Ilmac does.
If you know about something for months in advance, sometimes you overwrite and you over analyze.
That's accurate
and you
as fuck.
over plan.
Yeah.
And then when you get in the moment, you don't just do what's natural. So he was like, "Oh, gotta rip something to rebuttal, gotta do it." When really he should have just started his first round and did his thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I believe it could have been a different title match. Not that he would have won, not that anybody would have lost, but I think it would have been a different show if he didn't start off with a freestyle. Now, but I mean, big risk, big reward. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he hit the greatest freestyle flip rebuttal of all time and shit, then we'd be all sitting here saying why he's still the champion. You know what I mean? So
It could have went a different way easily, I think.
Yeah, so I was one of the judges for that battle.
Make your confession.
The only one, they picked Ilmac.
Everybody makes mistakes.
I mean, I rewatched it this afternoon. I feel okay about my choice. I thought Ilmac's material in the second and third was stronger. I think I gave more credit to the freestyles. I'm not mad at Roan winning necessarily. Like, Roan was amazing. You know, I thought... And Roan clearly won the first, much more clearly than Mac won the second and third. So I get it. It wasn't easy, but I went with Mac at the end. And I'm glad I did, because 5-0, like, that wasn't a 5-0 battle.
That would look crazy.
I do want to give credit to the stuntman.
That
shit
was
amazing.
I tried my hardest to tweet that bar out, man.
Nigga wrong with that future shit, boy.
And shout outs to Ilmax. I'm 5'4", but I'm knocking your 5'4". If I knock on your door, you gonna call 5'0".
But was Roan's whole thing about the difference in income because of the height thing, was that in the second round?
Yeah.
That was. I think that was in the third round, yo.
I also feel like I didn't.
When he said lookism.
That was the hottest shit of the battle to me. If Roan went second,
Yeah.
and the third round was the same from both, what would people say about the third round?
It would be. I think it would be more of a clear 3-0 for Roan. Just going second's a huge advantage. You know that.
When judging, that's part of what I look at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not saying the Immaculate didn't win the third. I'm just saying, like, I was like, just because when Ilmac spit like 5 crazy punchlines in the third, like he was saying the Roy Jones shit and all, like that shit was crazy. But I was like, people were like, yo, he's bodying this round. I was like, nah, he need a little bit more. Like, come on.
What's the overall opinion on the event as a whole?
I thought it was dope. I thought it was a good.
It's still an exciting event.
I thought it was a good amount of battles. My legs weren't that tired.
Exactly.
I thought it was wild.
I think with the people not showing up,
it
made it not super duper tiring.
Yeah.
Source versus Daylight, T-Rex versus Caustic, and what was the other one that didn't go down?
Serious and Pat.
And Serious Jones versus Pat Stay. Did we miss out on anything that could have had put the battle over the top?
Yeah, I think Pat Stay.
All three of them?
Pat Stay and Serious would have been crazy, I thought.
I think, yes.
That's a perfect battle for Serious Jones
amazing.
to really do the Serious Jones.
Yeah, it would have been great.
And I think
I was fucking mad. I think Pat should have battled him even with his sore throat. But whatever.
Don't say it to Pat.
Oh, okay.
His music's going to hit. He's going to come down.
Turn out.
Yo, Roan coming out of the Lion King shit was pretty great.
Yeah, I can't wait to be king.
You got that?
Yeah.
Shit was
I didn't even hear that.
Yeah, he came out of the Lion King.
That was dope.
So, Holla.
Mook is not even fucking half of a rapper Solomon is, you know what I mean? He's just not, like, they could do whatever they want. Like, real rappers, battlers will never consider Mook a battler.
It was the best disaster I've ever seen, you know what I mean? It's to stand in front of those bars, it's tough.